This podcast is for mature audiences only. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed are the speakers only and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of their employer. We are undomesticated.
What's up, you bunch of bitches?
What's the deal, Squingiel? Everybody, welcome back to Undomesticated podcast number tres, baby. That's uno, dos, tres. Not one,
Keep
not
going.
two.
Keep going.
but
No.
three.
Keep going.
Keep going what?
Counting. Keep counting.
One,
No. In Spanish.
uno, dos, tres. What's wrong with that?
Keep going.
Cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve. What's up, baby?
All right.
Oh, wait. You, first off, are you trying to come at me, the most diverse, trilingual American you'll see, and you can't fucking speak English? You're going to try to come at me? First off, you're not dealing with Big Daddy Rye Bread today. Today you're dealing with the desert lizard, baby. Because you know what? In the summertime, I fucking thrive in this weather. I fucking thrive.
With the flamingo
That's
shirt
it,
on
baby.
and
That's
the
it.
Macho Man Randy Savage glasses.
Fucking pit viping me all day.
I'm just really happy you didn't come dressed as a fucking bum in your own house.
Well, all you need is the weather to be over 80 degrees, and this is what you're getting on a daily basis, baby.
I'm not dealing with you dressing like that every episode.
You know what? You may have to deal with it, son, because I think I'm going to start a trend, and I think I'm going to retire Big Daddy Rye Bread, and you're going to be dealing with the desert lizard
So
moving
listen,
forward.
if
Summertime.
If we get comments saying they prefer this, Ryan, if they prefer the desert lizard over the homeless man, I'll let you do it.
Yes.
But it's up to the people. It's not up to you.
Because we are for the people. We, the people, choose what happens on Undomesticated Podcast.
Like, see, I got rid of a fucking a sports hat today and put on a fucking Peaky Blinders.
Right. And
Never wore one of these days in my life.
And you got rid of your children's fucking Avengers hoodie.
Bro, most grown men are a fan of fucking superheroes.
Oh, I get it.
Me and you go to the movies together, like two gay men.
That's what
and
men
watch
do.
These movies together.
First
and
off,
we go see superhero movies.
Yeah, 100%. But we don't wear superhero attire to the movies.
No, we don't.
Okay, so you do.
But the hoodie was.
So there's always like a limit.
No, I don't.
There's
I don't
always
wear
a limit. You know
I wear
what I
it
mean?
because I like the fucking hoodie.
All right, listen, I'm just saying, like, last time I saw that fucking hoodie was in a size 5T for toddlers, but I don't know where you got that
Clearly
one.
not. Clearly not.
Okay, if you say so, Mr. Angelucci.
Angelucci. You're
I like
fucking
Angelucci.
racist. You're fucking racist.
Why? Because you're Italian and I'm calling you
Don't
Angelucci?
talk about my fucking Italian heritage.
I'm going to talk about whatever the hell I want to talk
Fucking
about.
Potato peeling.
Ladies
potato
and gents,
famine,
once
fat
again.
fuck.
I used to be so pretty.
Used to. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're past. You peaked.
No,
Dude, if you don't
I
think
didn't
you
peak.
peaked, we
No
both
way.
peaked. We both peaked.
And there's no way because we're expanding our horizons on such better things. You know what I mean?
we peaked. We peaked.
No, if you look at it that way, you might as well fucking put
What
one
age?
foot in the
No,
grave.
you think you're better now than you were fucking 10 years ago?
Financially, yes.
Fuck financially. I'm saying you think you get as a person. No, you're a piece. You're worse. You're worse now.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
as far as looks, you think you're better looking now than when you were 10 years ago?
Probably not.
At 25?
But say that to anybody. As you get older, you lose.
Not true. Some people get better looking when they get older.
Like fine wines.
Some people do, dude.
Like fucking.
Me,
who is it?
I look exactly the same from when I was fucking 18 to now.
Who is it? Who is it? Like a fine wine that gets better and better looking. What were those actors?
Megan Fox.
Like Keanu Reeves. Like a fine
I
wine.
was thinking a female, but okay, yeah, I guess if you want to say that.
Megan Fox. That doesn't count because look at all the work she's got done on her
I
face.
don't care.
That's cheating.
How's that?
That's not like a
cheating?
fine wine. That's cheating. You genetically enhance yourself to look better.
I just but you said Keanu Reeves. He looks exactly the same from when he was 18. He
Like,
didn't-
exactly.
I look exactly the same from when I was 18. If I show you a picture when I was 18 to now, just a little more stubbles on my face
Yeah, well, that's
and tattoos.
Well, good for you. You know what that means? That means that one day you're gonna wake up and bam, you're gonna be like 75 years old.
That's cool. That's cool. So were you.
Yeah, I know, but
So
at least I'm just slowly but surely getting there.
To say you didn't peak at your best.
But
looking
define
performance.
peaking though. Like define peaking. Like what do you mean by peak wise?
All right, like you know when like we were like 25, whatever, younger, whatever, 18, whatever age we were, where you could go out to a bar and you know you were landing something. Guaranteed. It's not guaranteed no more, dude. And you know that. Don't sit there
No,
and
of
fucking
course,
lie to me.
but it depends on the situation where you go. You
A
just
regular bar anywhere, dude. You're not guaranteed no more unless you're going to a whorehouse.
Yeah, that's just because also we're dealing with fucking women
That's
our
not,
age.
Dude, we don't look as good as we did.
I
When
understand
we were
that,
younger.
but if we were 25 years old dealing with a bunch of 25-year-old girls, your probability of doing that is a lot easier now, rather than like 35-year-old woman, right? It's the probability is a lot harder now. But here's the kicker: once we get in like our 45s, the probability of us landing a 45-year-old like cougar on like a one-night stand drastically increases because they're divorced, their kids are gone, they're looking for some pee-pee. So
I get it.
The world comes full cycle, baby, full cycle.
I guess
it's coming around.
I don't think you're gonna hit 42.
I'll probably be dead by then, hopefully. But
that's what I'm thinking.
yeah, well, you know what? Then I'm just gonna haunt you for the rest of my life.
Oh my god,
In my flamingo shirt,
I'm gonna have to come to the house and do the podcast alone.
alone, and you can hear whispers like "scumbag." Say that again. You can't spell English, you fucking piece of shit.
All I'm saying is, dude, younger us better than older us. Not financially, not financially. All right, here's a better one. Would 20 to 23-year-old Ryan beat up 40-year-old Ryan right now?
In the future, when I would be 40.
Well, you're close to 40. You're pushing 40.
Oh, whoa. Take it easy. 35, bro.
All right, well, would 20 to 23-year-old Ryan beat up 35-year-old Ryan?
I don't know, because I'm really I'm not a violent person. No, you know what? Actually, 23-year-old Ryan right now would be dead because 35-year-old Ryan would shoot him.
I'm talking hand-to-hand combat.
There you go. See, moving up.
No,
Peaking, baby.
No. I'm saying hand-to-hand combat in a ring.
Hand-to-hand combat in a ring? I don't
Would
know.
23-year-old Ryan beat the ever-living shit out of 35-year-old Ryan?
This is pre-surgeries. But I had knee surgeries back then. My shoulder's kind of fucked up now.
I could confidently say...
it would probably be a good fight. Yeah, I'm sure probably just stamina-wise, 23-year-old.
I'm going to say 23-year-old Angelo would beat me up. Hands down. Hands down. I was a lot more violent back then.
You were way more aggressive. You know, fun fact, and I'm going to tell you this in confidence. Back in the day, like, not that I was, like, scared of you, but, like, in, like, that era of your age, like, I always felt like
the brute.
I always felt like you just never know what kind of Angelo you were going to get.
And honestly,
that's why I always kind of like, let me not kind of like fuck with him. Like, I'll go drink like in groups of people with you because like, just never know. I could always like dip out the back or some shit. But like you would hit that like certain level of drunkenness.
Where
and
I was angry.
You just never know. Like,
is it going to be a bar fight?
Beer pong would turn into like flipping tables and you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Dude. Listen,
and I was more worried about fucking crushing pussy. So.
You're not the first person to say that.
Yeah. Why were you so angry as a child?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
You need a hug?
No, I didn't, dude. Honestly, I enjoyed fighting. It was the adrenaline rush. Like I genuinely enjoyed the fight. The thrill of like I might get hit. I don't know.
Why didn't you like just get into like boxing, like professional boxing, or like
too much work into
wrestling?
It. I mean, I wish now that I say it now, but I wish I did back then. I did train for a little bit with the UFC fighter Jimmy Rivera.
Where at?
Before my daughter in Manhattan. He's actually in bare knuckle. He's in bare knuckle boxing now. He was in UFC for a while. Now he's in bare knuckle boxing.
You think they make
that was
money?
later in life.
You think they make money in bare knuckle?
They probably make.
And I thought that was only like in Russia.
No, it's American now.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't. Where are they doing that? That they made it legal for licensing? Probably like Vegas and shit, right?
Yeah, they definitely fight in Vegas.
Right.
I would love to go to one of those. That's the most barbaric sport in the world.
But and you know what though? And the craziest thing to say about that is the safest form of fighting.
No
bare
gloves?
knuckle. Yeah, because
they
I'll tell you what.
Their hands. They wrap their hands for wrists and stuff, but they all have broken hands after the fight.
Yeah, broken hands. That's fine. But I'll tell you why. Because there was a study on that. When people use gloves, right? It's almost like when you get hit in the face when you have a padded glove on, right? It's almost some kind of science thing. I don't know. I think it's inertia or whatever. But like when the glove hits your face, because of the padding, it almost acts as like a fucking like a slingshot almost. So like it hits you, you go in, and then the force that like when your brain hits off the side of your skull, like on the snapback, like the force. So the damage is done not on the pure contact, it's post contact, but like the way like your head goes left and your brain goes right, like the shake.
More visible damage with
with
bare knuckle though.
Bare knuckle, it's contact on contact. It's a straight hit. So it's like
there's more physical damage. You're going to see the cuts. You're going to see the bruises.
100%, but I rather need stitches over my eyebrow than fucking play Mozart on the floor and possibly never be the same again. You know what I mean?
I don't know, dude. Those dudes are like
like physically.
Like
knuckle to knuckle.
If Mike Tyson came up to you right now, prime Mike Tyson goes, I can either punch you in the face with this glove or my bare fist.
No.
You're gonna say the glove.
I'm gonna say, no me gusta. What do I gotta do to get out of
But
this?
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Oh, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But there was studies that saying that gloves actually cause more damage, like brain-wise, not skin physical damage, like cause more brain damage than actual knuckle to skin, I guess, if that's the best way to put it.
all right, I can accept that, but
Yeah.
I think I'd still like if someone came at me, I'd prefer them to have the gloves on.
If it was just like a one and done, sure, give me a glove. But I'm talking about like, this is my career now. Give me your knucks.
I wish I did it when I was younger. Like I like understood it. I only left the other one because I was having my daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like and for me to go.
Oh, were you like,
downtown
father?
No,
Be like that.
no, not at all. I still wanted to fight. It was just the money. It was fucking expensive, and I have a newborn at home. And every day I'm going to work, coming home, jumping on the train, and
To get
leaving for
fucking
another
beat up.
fucking 3 hours and to come back home. You know what I
that's
mean?
rough.
To sleep and
It's rough.
repeat.
Wait, not for nothing, but Rocky Balboa did it. Just saying. Rocky Balboa was able to do it.
They have a statue of that motherfucker.
Is that
Dude,
like still like a thing in Philly?
Yeah. Speaking of him, do you see he has a reality show coming out
No.
with him and his smoke show daughters? It's
Hold
a
on.
reality. It's like a Kim Kardashian show, whatever that like that thing.
Yeah.
But it's the Stallones.
His daughters are smoking hot? It makes sense
Yes.
because he looks like a fucking,
He has 3 daughters.
Extraterrestrial.
They're all hot, and his wife's decent
what,
too.
like 20s, 30s?
I would say like 20s, 30s. Like you wouldn't picture someone like him. He speaks like me. Me and him, like
Yeah, well, you could totally relate. Like, if I don't understand something that Sylvester Stallone said, I'm definitely coming to you.
All right, nice, perfect, perfect.
Sylvester Stallone be like, hey, blah, blah, the sky, I'm the And what did he say?
He said he wants a glass of fucking chocolate milk.
He says, when I'm flying in the sky, I prefer to drink Red Bull and vodka because it keeps me awake. Huh, thanks, Ange. Appreciate it. I don't know about you, Ange, but a little downside of me being the summer lizard and thriving my best, my fucking allergies are literally like destroying me. Like the last, I would say 48 hours, like it feels like I've been swimming underwater. Like pressure in my head. I got the fucking stuffy nose, one leaking nostril, one stuffed nostril.
Clogged throat.
Yeah, like the itchy back throat when you gotta like,
Do that again. Okay.
like that.
Well, hear me out on this. I don't really get that because
Yeah, it's fucking
I'm
brutal.
built different.
Oh, built
and
different.
now while I'm on that topic, Mr. Carl, let me just sit here and have a conversation with you.
Oh,
If
we're
you're
name
gonna-
dropping
if you're
now?
gonna-
Let's
yeah,
go.
I'm name dropping.
Let's go,
If you're
baby.
going to text my podcast partner talking shit, why don't you send me a message directly?
Ooh.
Your fraud ass.
Oh, it's
that you
on.
sit there and give men back rubs and twist their little ass cheeks and crack their back. You're a fraud. You're a fucking fraud.
To be honest with you, though, to defend best friend Carl, he also gets to fucking adjust some smoking hot girls in CrossFit. And I've seen those booty cheeks.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's
Still
so
a fraud.
nice.
Chiropractor is
I
fake.
can never have that job. I'll be in jail.
It's fake. Doesn't work.
You know what? I thought the same
That
thing.
being said, I don't want to go too hard at him because you told me not to. Just a plain fuck you, Carl.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I think, you know what we should do? We should get Philly on and we should get Carl on
And we all fight?
and we have a 4-way fight.
Yes.
So good.
I bring my best friend, you bring your best friend.
And we gang fight. Gang fight.
Dude, my money's on Phil against everybody. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I feel like Phil's the emotional type where he'd like take off the headphone microphones and try to like jump over the table because they're a Napoleon complex.
Well, this stand, I'm telling you, Phil would stab someone with the stand.
I know he would.
All right, enough of that. Back to what, speaking of combat and all this, you wanted to talk about somebody.
Yes, I did. So next week, remember I said we are going to bring on some fucking guests and we're going to keep it moving. Next week, we got a very special guest on. My good old boy, Ben DeWalt from Onsite Firearms Training is coming through. And when I tell you next week is going to be a fucking banger, my boy Ben over here is a firearm guru. He's probably one of the most dangerous people you'll ever meet in your life. He could kill you with a Sharpie marker with his fucking bare hands.
He's the real life John Wick.
He is literally the real life John Wick. He has some pretty cool tattoos.
Cooler than mine.
Way cooler than yours.
Really?
Yeah, way cooler. He,
So he's a marksman. and he has cool tattoos.
and he's a pretty cool guy. And he has some really interesting stories. And what's cool about him too, I've been shooting with him for about a year now. He's been trained by all like the big names in like the gun communities. He's been to all conventions, invited. He's met fucking Kyle Rittenhouse, and I'm sure he has some stories about him
Is he a violent dude?
when needed to be.
All right. Like, I don't got to worry about, like, watching my, what I say to him over here.
Well, no,
I don't want to die on podcast.
Well, he's also like, I think he's like a black belt in like jujitsu, some shit.
Oh, so he's a badass.
He's fucking crazy.
I'm a fan.
He's fucking crazy.
I'm a fan.
Bro, we do these classes, like low light tactical shits, where it's just you have an empty pistol, a flashlight, and he's gonna show you how to kill people
With a flashlight.
in a blacked out room. He's John Wick. He's the living John Wick. It's amazing. He's a fucking cool dude. He's my boy, and he's gonna be on next week. And again, if you want to learn how to be like a real fucking shooter and learn how to like take care of your family, if you don't have a gun, if you want to do hand-to-hand combat, if your wife is interested in learning how to defend herself or shoot on-site firearms training, he's gonna be on next week, and it's gonna be a really good time.
Isn't it hot, like, to think of, like, a girl that could, like, shoot? Isn't, like, there's something a little hot about that?
There's something about his significant other is a shooter as well. And
Well, I would imagine.
Yeah,
I'm sure if he has kids, his kids are all shooters.
Yeah. So Ray is a phenomenal shooter as well, and it's just there's something about like female shooters that you just like.
You respect it, right? Like,
okay.
Right?
Okay. Like I'll get into a bar fight with this bitch.
Like, when I went shooting, I took Dana with me. Dude, she was pretty accurate. The guy looked at me and he goes, "She shot before?" I was like, "No."
How bad did you want to slam it? Like right on the range, right?
Honestly, the guy looked at me and he's like, "Dude, you better watch yourself." Like, you know what I mean?
Like she's shooting way too good, bro.
Yeah, he's like, "You better watch yourself, dude." And I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Fuck, did she learn to shoot like this?"
Well, she is from the Bronx. It's kind of like in our DNA.
Yeah.
Does that family have shooters?
Her father was a Marine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know.
Speaking of shooters, are you a shooter or a glop glopper? I forget. I don't think I've ever asked you that.
Am I a what?
A shooter or a glop glopper?
What the fuck is a glop glopper?
Well, I mean, think about it, bro. Are you a shooter or you're a glop glopper? Think about it.
Like, when I bust a load, I could do both.
Really?
If I wanted to, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like, I know like, if I wanted to hit that wall, I could hit that wall.
That's a lot of edging.
But if I want to, like, hit, like, right over here, I could hit right over here.
So you have come on command? Like
I can't come on command.
Distance on command?
Distance on command.
That's impressive.
Distance.
That is actually, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Like,
that's a real thing?
Yeah, like if I'm jerking off, I'm not getting it out my hand. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not doing a little ooze on my hand. Not happening.
Right.
I know how to.
You're painting your face.
No. No, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty.
Yeah. That's fucking impressive.
You're an oozer?
I'm a glop glopper, but it depends. Like if I'm building up, then it's like okay.
But all right, are you like a sniper, or are you like a machine gun? Where it's like,
so if I'm building up, if I'm edging, and I know like all hands on deck, I'm about to release the Kraken. It's like I'm shooting ropes, like loop, rather than pew 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 pew. You're getting fucking Wonder Woman's taking her lasso and just fucking.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ever came.
Okay, go ahead.
We were driving to Florida. We're back to New York from Florida. Had a hotel. My parents went wherever the fuck they went for the night to go fucking eat and stuff, and I didn't want to go. I think I might have been playing like a fucking Game Boy or something.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you're like that age.
Yeah, of course.
Anytime you're alone, you're going to jerk off.
100%.
And I remember, went in the bathroom because I was afraid they were going to come in. I'm jerking off. My eyes closed. I don't have porn. I have nothing at the fucking time.
Right.
And then I just feel like my hand get wet at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Because you felt like feeling. You remember the all right,
yes, of course.
Fuck coming.
Of course.
Before you could come, you're going to tell me
that womp womp, that drop.
That feeling that you used to get
drop, yeah.
Before you could come.
Yeah, it's literally like this.
That
womp,
sensation,
womp, womp.
it was amazing. I wish I could have like an on switch to get that feeling
and
back.
that's my equivalence of like when girls are fucking coming, like that's what I think it feels like for them, like that tight, like womp, womp.
That like tingly feeling, dude.
Yeah, that tinkly.
Before you were able to come.
Yeah, it's like that. Like think about like if you put like a blood pressure band on someone's arm, right, and then you had like the ball. Yeah. So think about like that feeling, like the pressing in and out.
That's not what mine felt like, but okay, I'm listening.
So like you didn't get like that tense, like tight.
No, my whole fucking body would.
Well, yeah, but as it was fucking tingling, as you were fucking, you're like,
I don't remember the pressure, but I do remember just that feeling.
Oh.
And it
was very like throbby, like womp wompy. You know?
But I remember I do it, like I have my eyes closed. Like, I'm like,
Yeah, we didn't have
and whatever.
We didn't have fucking cell phones back then. Times were rough.
I'm visualizing like
Times are rough.
things in my head, and I just feel like my hand get wet, and I look down, and I went, "Oh my god,
I did it!"
And I went, "I finished the fucking race."
It did.
And I wanted to like jerk off right away.
Yeah, of course.
And I did,
and nothing came
out.
Yeah,
like,
right.
And I'm like,
right.
Was that it?
It was a fluke. It was a fluke.
No. The next time after that, like the next day, it came, and I'm like, and then that's when I realized, like, oh shit, I could do this. I just inherited a mess. Now I have to clean myself.
Now I have to figure out how to.
Yeah, now I have to, like, I can't just jerk off on command, like, where like under the blankets going to bed. Now it's like, fuck, I got to prep for this because I'm going to get cum on my fucking blankets.
You know what? And I always wanted to know, like, for like girls like growing up and like that whole same situation. So like for dudes, we had a routine, whether you had a fucking dirty little cum sock, like stuff like in between your mattress or under your bed, or like you do the good old boxers or some shit. You just wipe off your boxers, throw it in the laundry basket. You know what I mean? Or the good old shower routine. But like, what do girls do? Like, it's a little bit more. I feel like it's
invasive.
It's a little bit more. You can't just be like, all right, I just nutted and like I feel like I have like a little pool, like a little puddle, or like, you know what I mean?
All right, so I'm definitely gonna say I don't think as many girls masturbate as we think.
I strongly disagree with you. 1,000%.
No, I think they do, but I don't think the number is as high as we are thinking.
I think they're just not as open and vocal about it, to be honest with you.
But they'll show each other their tits and fucking hold the fuck on, cocksucker. Stop right here, because I gotta ask you something.
Sure.
You send a dick pic to Zaga and fucking Chris?
Sure did, bro. 100%.
Why'd they both text me?
Because they questioned me. They questioned. Hold on.
You sent them dick pics.
Yeah, no. First off, Zaga questioned my fucking manhood, and I was like, good, Zaga, because you almost just got fucking put on. And he was like, don't threaten me with a good. He said something stupid, like he like called my bluff, and I was like, all right, I gotta show him the man meat.
Well, why Zaga blaming Chris and Chris blaming Zaga?
Well, because Chris was like, I was really excited.
Chris ain't blaming Zaga. Sorry,
Chris
Zaga
was like, Chris was like, it said something like you won't or some like whatever, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess they don't know who the fuck.
Was it a recent video?
Yeah. Oh, and Zaga was like, oh, I hate it here. This isn't fair.
Did he tell you where he was when he got that dick pic?
He was getting tattooed.
Where his phone was up. And you know what he told me? He called me yesterday and he goes, I'm sitting there getting tattooed, phone above my face, and your dick came up. And he goes, he was panicked and was trying not to drop his phone because he didn't want your dick pic to fall on his face. So, but I don't like that I'm getting called like, yo, your dude's sending us dick pics.
It wasn't just random. They fucking asked for it. So I fucking, don't call me on my bluff. Don't call me on my bluff.
But back to what I was saying. I just wanted to
And that goes for anybody out there. You want to talk shit, bro? I have no shame.
I just wanted some clarity behind this. I needed to know the full story, and I knew I came to you for the truth.
Yeah. You think I'm going to be like, oh my God, no,
but this brings me up to my...
But that's what boys do.
No, we don't. Boys do that. No, listen to me.
You never send your boys a dick pic?
Listen to me. I'm looking dead in this fucking camera. No. So hear me out.
Boys send boys dick pics.
Hear me out. This is what I was getting at with this. It's very open for women to see each other naked, tits, pussy, whatever.
Right.
Guys, we don't do that.
Bro, have you never played like high school sports or like any type of like competitive sports?
But like girls just show each other their shit.
All right, so
like
guys walk around each other fucking in locker rooms naked all the time. Like it's a normal thing.
No, but girls are like showing it to them like, oh, my tits, blah, 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 oh, my fucking twat. The guys ain't like, oh, yo, look at my fucking dick. Look at this like little vein I got over here. Like we don't do that.
Well, depending on the situation.
You might have.
Depending on the situation.
Just went complete opposite. I thought you were going to agree with me here.
Well, no, like
I'm going to say most men and friends have not seen their friend's dick.
Oh, no, that's a lie. You're not boys. You're not boys unless you've seen your boy's dick.
I've seen 3 of my friends' penises. One was yours.
Yeah.
From a picture.
Right.
One was Frank's because I fell asleep and he happened to walk by ass naked.
Okay.
And Phil. And Phil was because he was piss drunk in a fucking tub and we had to get him in an ambulance.
You're not boys unless you see your boy's penis.
That's not true.
That's the thing. I guarantee you the ratio of like boys like seeing their boys' penis in whatever capacity of whatever sort of way is a lot higher than you think. Like you never had like threesomes. You pull out a girl out and you're with your boy. Is it dick?
No,
never been there. Or like you never like went to a bachelor party. You're partying and it's your boy's dick because he's
no.
You know?
No.
What? You never like got fucking hammered at a party and then you run around the party naked?
No.
Your boy's dick?
No.
You ain't living, bro. You ain't living. You're not living unless you see your boy's dicks. It's a real thing.
You know what? Judging from this conversation, you know what guy you are? If you're in the middle of a threesome and your boy falls out, you're putting him back in. You're going to grab his dick and put it back in.
Desperate times call for desperate measures,
You're
bro.
that good friend.
Bro,
Now,
I'm not trying to
help you out.
I'm not trying to ruin. I'm trying to help my boy out. I'm trying to fucking keep I'm trying to keep the feng shui going. I ain't trying to fucking ruin a great
You're going to
thing,
grab
bro.
it and put it right back in.
That's what friends are for, bro.
Yeah.
Friends doing friends things.
I think
Then I give him a high five.
I think you're on the opposite end of this.
Nah, then I give him a high five. My man.
I truly think statistically.
Because I would hope that if we were in a specific angle that I couldn't fucking reach my fucking brajol,
that he would grab your dick.
I would hope, help me out, bro. Help me out.
I don't believe you.
My man, give me a pound.
I don't believe you.
Now, like, if he
I
grabbed
can't tell because you got those stupid macho man glasses on.
First off, the pit vipies, get it right, bro.
All right.
First off, now, if he would have, like, fucking grabbed it and started fucking giving a little tug, I'm like, all right, what are we doing here? This is getting a little weird now. Now, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Rather than just, hey, thank you out.
Well, you're going to help your boy out? What if he's getting soft and you got to...
No, that's his problem then. Sucks for him. Then he's going to lay there in shame while I complete my mission.
I don't know, dude.
That's extreme.
I'm looking at you different now. I want you to know I'm looking at you different now.
I don't give a fuck what way you look at me.
You might as well wear upside down pineapple fucking shirts.
All I'm saying is that, and I got a funny story about the upside down pineapple. All I'm saying is that in a time of need, if we were ever fucking having a threesome with some girl, right?
You would grab my dick.
And you fucking, a situation came out where your fucking average penis fucking fell out. I would fucking, because you're my boy, I'd do you a solid and keep you in the fucking game.
Do you know what would happen at that very moment?
You'd be like, thanks, bro, appreciate you.
Nope. She gets thrown off and I start beating the shit out of you, dicks out, everything.
Stop it.
Yes.
So now you're going to fight me with your heart on, huh? You want to wrestle with a hard on?
Damn right.
That's gay. See, that's gay.
Oh, that's more gay than you.
So I'm sorry because I don't want you wrestling me with your heart on. God forbid, I don't want you wrestling me with your heart on. God forbid you get even more horny and turned on, and then who knows where that penis goes? I don't need that in my life. I don't need that in my life. I'm doing a simple fucking favor. Just like, how about this? For example, last year I went to a competition, right, with my pipe band, and fucking one of my boys got fucking blackout drunk, like blackout fucking drunk, where he was like,
you guys don't wear underwear underneath.
No, he was throwing up all over himself. Like he was laying, like he was at the point where he's on the verge of we may need to call an ambulance type of drunk. I won't mention his name, but we had to get him out of his vomit filled fucking clothes now, right? Mm-hmm. So getting him out of his vomit filled clothes, I had to fucking take his kilt off and shit, and he didn't have underwear on. Now, clearly, you're going to see his fucking
So you were on your knees undoing his kilt. I got a little vision.
Bro, wasn't on his knees. He was laying on the floor.
No, you were on your knees.
Why would I be on my knees?
You were fucking undoing his kilt. I'm just visualizing. Dude,
bro, he was laying on the floor, and I was just fucking tugging it off him.
Details. It's okay, go ahead.
I was tugging it off him, fucking kilt, and I threw his fucking shorts on. But I fucking, what are you going to do? It's my boy.
Well, that's what I kind of had to do for Phil. All
right, so there you go. So it's like,
I still didn't touch his dick.
Neither did I. But you want to wrestle me with your heart on, and that your hard penis and my hard penis would fucking touch each other. That's fucking gay.
No, my fist
that's gay.
Would hit your jaw.
So as you hit me, as you punch my jaw, your fucking floppy hard cock is gonna swing around and hit my fucking smack my thigh, and then my floppy cock, from getting punched in the face, I'm gonna turn, and my floppy cock is gonna fucking hit your belly and just brush up across your fucking belly.
And then we both
slide across.
Then we both gotta die.
And then we stand there and we go,
what the fuck just happened?
What? See, this is all your fault, Angelo. I was just trying to.
And then I'm gonna go, this is all your fault for touching it.
Right. And then you're gonna leave, and then I'm still gonna finish with that girl.
And I'm gonna leave angry.
You're gonna leave angry and without a nut, and I'm still gonna finish with that girl.
I'm gonna walk home with blue balls.
Facts.
Even
Facts
more mad than I was.
I'm gonna come.
All right. We do a lot of dick talking. It gets weird. There's something I want to bring up.
Okay.
So we talked about the slap league.
Okay.
Last week.
Yeah.
I didn't show you the video, but I'm gonna show you the video. There's a Romanian slap league now.
It's always in these weird third world countries.
No, you're gonna like this one.
Okay.
It's women.
Women.
Woman slap league, but they're not slapping faces.
The fuck are they slapping? Cities?
Slapping cheeks.
Slapping? Oh no way! This isn't a real thing.
So
this isn't a real thing.
I don't know if we're gonna get like flagged on Spotify for showing it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So bear with me here. Bear with me here. Let me bring it up here. Nope. Bring it up here, and hopefully whoever's on could see it. Check this out.
Hi, Walter.
I want to go to one of these
Ooh,
events.
they even have like the sexy different language.
Yeah. I want to go to.
Oh,
That was a little weak though.
yeah, that was weak. That was like, just playing.
Oh, watch the end. Look, bang.
Oh,
They're really giving it to each other.
Jesus Christ.
I want to go to one of these live events.
You can tell as they're going on, they get more.
But look
angry
at that
and
guy
angry.
in the back. He's unfazed by what's going on. He don't care.
Oh my God.
Like her ass is beat red.
Oh, she's gonna. Her ass is starting to bruise.
Watch, we're gonna see the winner. Look at this.
I can already tell you the winner. Oh.
I like the one in the tattoos. Look at this. She kisses her ass.
Oh,
She
yeah.
kisses her ass and then smacks it. And she returns the favor. But it's a mad weak slap. Cock back.
Oh, she missed.
Look how red her ass is.
Oh, I can already tell you what the winner is.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? No way. No way. No way. I guess Don King is promoting these fights. There's no
Dude.
fucking way.
I want to be in that league.
Okay, so we need to talk. So there's tiers of ass slapping, right?
Hold on. What do you think of that?
I think I need to. I'd invest it right now.
How much do you think they get paid? They're getting paid like pennies, right?
If we found out that guys are fucking getting permanent brain damage from slap leagues and only getting like 10 grand,
$2,000.
these girls are probably getting like $500 and like a fucking satchel with a bouquet of flowers
All right. So
from a
hear me out.
funeral.
Would you judge me? Would you judge me
I always judge you, but go ahead.
if I decided to become a woman and compete in the ass slapping league?
I mean, you're gonna have
Right?
to do a lot of fucking.
No, dude. I put on a wig and I say I'm a woman.
Are
and
you gonna shave your ass?
Yeah, I think so, right?
You have to.
Good man.
You're gonna have to.
You know what? It's gonna be a one slap thing. These girls, nope. I'm gonna win.
I don't know.
Knockout every
Some
time.
girls,
Yeah,
listen,
some of them
bro.
can take that smack.
Some girls could take a booty beating,
Right?
and that's gonna lead to my point. So, like, there's tiers of fucking ass beatings, right?
Like slapping.
For example, there's in bed. Oh, you like that smack? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when girls go, ooh, and then there's like mid tier where, like, when girls will be at a bar and you run up and smack them in the ass
And run away.
or like if you're at recess, like it's like stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? Now,
Good job, slaps. Like good job.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
teamwork.
yeah. Then there's tiers of like, I want you to leave bruises and
Like
marks on
abuse.
me. Right. And now I'm all for it. Like, if you want that shit, I'm here for it, baby. I'll give it to you. But
I wouldn't feel right. I never done it. Like I never did it to that point, and I don't
I've
think
done
I feel
it.
right.
I've done it where literally there were like
Bruises.
blood bruises. You know, like not black and blue, but like, you know, like when you break blood vessels and
it's like purple.
yeah, like bad. So the day after, obviously the day of, it was fucking in the heat of the moment, it was fucking the most erotic thing ever. The day after, you really feel like a fucking piece of shit. So like I almost felt to the point where I wanted like
Call
to
it.
get like a consent. No, she sent me photos and she was like, I had a great time last night. And I was like, you mind signing this consent form so I don't go to jail? Like, you know what I mean?
All right. So my whole thing with that, like, I'm not into like the rough shit. I'm not like the rough like choke, and I'm not. Never was. Just it ain't my thing. Like I'm a violent dude.
But
so
even
like
if
to me,
even if they ask for it,
I don't know. I never had someone like say like smack
Oh,
my ass as
man.
hard as you could. Because dude, I hit very hard, dude. I hit very hard.
I get it. I get
And
it.
I don't know if I'd be able to like. I'd feel bad.
Bro, you ever see somebody
Because I'll run by and I'll smack my fucking wife's ass fucking hard, and it hurts. And that's
Yeah,
not me
because
doing it hard.
she's not expecting it.
That's me doing it, like not even doing it hard, and
You gotta
it fucking
understand.
hurts.
You gotta
dude.
understand, like when you're in the moment. And
That's
like,
with
the mode,
pants on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
but
she was bare ass, and I do it as hard as I do. Like,
she'd
she's
be in
like in the
tears.
kitchen.
She'd be in tears.
Yeah.
Right. But you gotta remember, like when they're in the moment and like when you're in the moment in the mode of like horniness, like I want this shit. It's a different sensation. So like it hurts so good. Whereas if you're doing the dishes and you run up and fucking
Yeah.
blast her ass, it's like I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. That fucking it's a killer. Now, I've even been
No,
into
squeezing
situations-
is one thing too.
Yeah.
Like I fucking grip
Everybody
for
likes a good fucking
air fucking like I dare squeeze.
Everybody likes that, but like there has to be. I feel like when you go down that road with some girls, like I've even taken a paddle. Like some of these girls take paddles to their asses, and it's like their skin's about to bleed.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's crazy. Like
I don't think
it's-
I could physically
It's
do that.
amazing how they
Even
can
if they
withstand
asked.
that pain.
Even if
It's
they
amazing.
ask, I don't think I could be able to do
But
it.
I feel like when I do shit like that, I really feel like I need to bring out like a consent form, especially in like 2023, because I feel like there's gonna be some crazy bitches out there Now, let's just say like this podcast fucking takes off and, you know, we're big and we're making money, blah, 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 which the odds are very low, but whatever the case would be. I feel like if some girls still have those photos, they'd be like, he beat me. He like, look what he did in bed. He's this animal, this monster. I didn't ask for this. Meanwhile, they, you know what I mean? So I feel like when you get to a certain level of like bondage or like domination and stuff like that, there should be like a consent form. Like
no,
some
not a
type
safe
of like,
word. There's a paper right here you gotta sign.
consent form. What's your safe word? You ever have a safe word?
Dude, I told you I'm not into the dark arts like that.
Oh, God.
Never was, dude. Dude, I'm a violent person as it is. So like to put me in like that situation, it just seems like abuse.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So my safe word that I've always used, and it works fucking gloriously, to be honest with you, tapioca pudding.
What?
Tapioca pudding.
Tapioca
Pudding.
pudding.
Tapioca pudding.
Oh.
Tell me that's like if you were like fucking in the middle of your sex drive.
It's kind of long to say though.
But that's the whole thing. So like in the middle of your sex drive, and someone goes, tapioca pudding, you're like, what?
Yeah, but at the same time, that's kind of long.
That's the whole point.
Like they don't have enough time to say.
You don't want to say like you don't want to say like apples. Because like
fast.
apples, like it could just be like sometimes like it doesn't, like when you're in beast mode, that shit doesn't register. Like small, like pineapple.
What if you forget the word?
Well, then you know that's a whole different.
Like I already forgot the word. Tapioca pudding.
You just said it.
All right, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you forget the word?
Well, you got to remind them midway through, I guess, if you want. But you know that's the price to pay. I kind of feel like that. If
Bring
you're
out the Flugenheimer.
Bring out the Fluskensteiner. I feel like though, if you are in that type of world and like you hit your limit, as much as you think you're gonna forget the word, I feel like somehow, some way, you're gonna remember the word. Farfenugen, Farfenugen slime.
See, I don't know, dude. Everybody who's into it, that's cool, dude. Do you
Right.
think? Everybody has their own fucking things. It's just to me, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't want to hurt somebody. I don't. Like, I know I said before, like, I was a violent dude and all that shit.
Yeah,
I like hurting people else. Like, when I want to hurt you, I want to hurt you.
you're a lover, not a fighter. When it comes, to
I'm
the
a fighter.
sexual.
Like, I want to hurt you physically. Like, I want to break your jaw, but not like when I'm with a woman or a girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with a woman and like hurt her at all.
Right.
You know, I like to be like.
You like putting on like Usher, getting sensual. You light a candle.
No, not at all.
I just wanna take it nice and slow. Now, baby, tell me what you want to do.
No, it's not like that. It's just I'm not into the fucking dark arts when it comes to that. Like, I'm not into fucking nipple wax and shit. Like, I don't do that.
Well, what about like toys into the bed?
No, not into the toys, dude. Not.
I feel I almost kind of feel bad for you, Ange. You're kind of like not tapping into like more to life. You know what I mean? Like, there's more to life than like
What toys do I need, sir?
whatever your heart desires.
My penis works.
Okay.
What toys?
Maybe sometimes your penis is tired from working fucking 60 hours a week. You know what I mean?
My penis still works.
Maybe
After 60 hours a week, I promise you, when I come home at the end of the week and I go lay in bed, first thing I do is try to get laid.
Yeah, you're right. So do I. Who am I kidding?
My penis works regardless. I'm like,
I've told my wife. I told my wife, I was like, baby, I could be dead. I could be fucking on my deathbed. I could have fucking leprosy and like I'm on my last breath and the priest is like giving me my final words. And if you're like, you want to have a quickie real quick? I'm like, sure.
Dude, I say it all the time. I'm 32 years old, but I have the sex drive of a kid just hitting puberty. Like, of a 18-year-old kid. Like, if my wife whispers in my ear,
Right.
my dick is like, do it.
Right.
Do it. Like, my dick. Or
Yeah, like the little devil on your
I
shoulder.
don't
like,
have any problems
"Do
with
it,
my penis
motherfucker."
where it's like, it's not getting up or not working. My dick fucking works like I'm fucking 18 years old.
You know what's crazy though? Statistically, I think, Andrew, you said you're what, 32?
32.
32, and I'm 35. Like, I think apparently, like statistically, our libido genetically, like from I think like 35 to 40, it's supposed to start like decreasing.
Slowing down, yeah.
Yeah, decreasing. And then like when women hit 40s
They
and
increase.
up, yeah.
Their sex drive increases.
I don't understand that. I feel like that's just your lifestyle in a sense. Like, I feel like that if you're living the life of a healthy sexual relationship, that's all bullshit. You know what I mean? Whereas if work's more important, sex is secondary, you don't have a partner that's, you know, sexually active. I feel like you probably fall into that rut where like when it comes, it comes. If it comes, it comes. And you know what I mean? I don't know. Is it like the people just get older and they don't value
Their
or
sex
see-
drives and for men, our testosterone goes down
right
as we get older.
you can't do anything about it. That's
No,
just,
you can take testosterone boosters, but
I'm saying naturally you can't do anything about it unless you want to fucking.
and they say women's sex drives and
Right.
sex pleasures and like what they like changes every 7 years.
So it's like fucking allergies for them.
Every 7 years, like their sex drive could blossom or decrease, or they're into something new.
How do like? I wonder. Like you think it was like, well, 7 years. Let me see if I like eating butts now.
Yeah. 7 years?
7
I'm gonna
years.
try black penis.
Yeah, 7 years. Let me see if I can still get like the Niagara Falls.
You know what I mean? I don't think that's ever gonna be a problem in my department.
No, yeah.
Like, they also say like our age is when people start losing their hair and shit like that. Like, nope, I got a full set of fucking hair.
I feel like I'm
Dick still
35
gets
now.
hard, balls still big. I'm chilling.
I'm 35 now. If I was gonna fucking get the McDonald arches or be
You think
bald,
you'd be hitting it now?
I'd be hitting it now, and my fucking hair grows like a fucking.
You
cheap
got
hat.
light color hair, so if you were losing
Yeah.
your hair, you'd fucking know.
I feel like it'd be the opposite way because if you have black hair and you start balding in the back or patchy, you'd see it. Like blonde hair, you could kind of like cover it a little
Finagle
bit. Yeah, but I have crazy thick hair. I need to get a haircut every 2 weeks, or it looks like I haven't gotten a haircut
I get a haircut
In
every
3 months.
Saturday.
once a week.
Yeah.
Oh, well, because you like to keep like you get skin tapers and shit.
Yeah, I
that.
like to keep myself. You know,
That makes sense. What do you pay? What do you pay at your barber?
I think my barber's like 30, but I give him like 25 tip.
You give him a $25
I think I
tip.
give it like $60 each week.
He better be fucking sucking your dick while he.
High class, bro. Remember, I'm not mid tier.
Wait, hold on. So if your haircut's at $30, right?
I give him like 60. I give him like whatever my haircut is. I give him just
You give him 100% tip.
yeah, pretty much.
That is wild.
That's what I've always done.
Really?
They always take care of me.
Wow. And do you
I don't
ever
wait.
wait in line?
Once in a blue moon, if it's busy and he has like kids and shit, he'll let me skip the kids.
Fuck them kids. You give him a fucking $25 tip. Fuck them kids. Yeah,
Oh.
fuck them kids.
High class.
High class.
High class.
Well, like big sucker if you ask me.
No, I don't have to give them these fucking things. It's not like they're putting a gun to my head saying, "Hey, tip me 100%." No, it's
No,
just
I hear you.
take care of me. I think you did a good job. You got it.
Yeah, I hear you. You get what you pay for.
You know,
I feel like that's the same way with like tattoos.
yeah.
You know,
Tattoos.
I love when people get tattoos and they fucking like, yo, I'm getting my whole fucking sleeve done for like $300.
Good
I'm like,
luck.
I can't wait to see this one.
Good
and he's gonna
luck.
do it all in one session, 2 sessions.
Good luck.
I said, you know what? Let me see how that goes for you, pal.
It's funny you talk about tattoos at work. All season, I've been fucking wearing hoodies.
Mhm.
You know, I work in the movie industry, and the last couple of days been super hot.
Yeah,
Take my hoodie off.
yeah.
Everybody's coming up to me like, "Yo, you're fucking tatted the fuck out. What the fuck?" They're like, "Yo, you look like the average dude, like with a hoodie on." Like, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
I present myself as I could go into an office and no one knows
Right.
me, but now everybody sees me. And everybody's, "Oh, let me see your back. This, that, the third." And I'm fucking sitting there. I had to like screenshot the picture of my back.
You know, I always wanted to do my back, but I feel like I can't see my back. You know, so it kind of like bothers me that I
It
can't.
looks dope when like you get out of the shower and like
Yeah.
you forget you have a back tattoo.
Yeah.
And then I get out of the shower and I turn around and I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah."
How bad did the back hurt?
Not the easiest tattoo in the world.
Really?
I fell asleep.
One of my friends, two of
Three-
my friends
three
was
sessions.
like, dude, it's fucking.
Nope. 3 sessions.
Really?
3 sessions.
Because nothing is as bad as a fucking sternum and my
Well,
fucking
I
ribs.
have my chest right here.
I have my whole chest, and my chest was absolutely brutal. Don't get me wrong.
Really?
Well, my also tattoo artist, he has a heavy hand.
You go to Brummett.
No. Oh, I used to. Well, I
You did
actually
this.
I go to Pond. And then Brummett was apprenticing under Pond, and then once Pond moved on, I was getting some tattoos from Brummett. And then I linked back up with Pond, and then now I'm going back to Pond again. So
He did this.
Brummett
Yeah.
did most of this arm, but then I needed Pond to fucking touch it up. And
Ralphie did everything else.
Ralphie,
Ralphie G. He's on
is that
he was on the
Anarchy
show.
Asylum?
No. He's up here at his own thing.
Oh,
Hudson Cellar. He's right in Yorktown.
oh, nice.
Fucking he was
Nice.
on Best Ink or Ink Masters.
Yeah.
Came in second place. He's
Nice.
official.
Yeah,
Ralphie's the man.
Pond went on Ink Masters as well.
I should get Ralphie on here.
And again, if you want to see us keep talking about tattoo artists or bringing tattoo artists on, you can find us on every social media platform. We have iTunes, Spotify, YouTube,
Chromecast,
Rumble.
whatever that is.
Again, or if you want to just email us at undomesticatedpodcasts with an S at gmail.com. Send us a letter, send us a question, comment.
What is with you in the email?
Bro, If you look at our demographic,
No one sends emails unless it's like work related now.
if you look at our demographic is mid-30s, late 20s, early 40s. So people use fucking emails, dog.
That's
it's like
us.
a real
That's
thing.
us. You
It's a real thing.
You email your friends?
I have emailed my friends
I
before.
would like to consider everybody out there my friends.
I inquired to my friends via email. You know what? I do.
How do you send your dick pics?
Via SMS? Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Well, speaking of our our viewership and like what we have, do you see our percents? You know, we hit India.
Yeah,
we hit
India,
Canada,
UK.
Australia.
Yeah.
So for those like Australian
Canada,
people,
yeah.
What up? Those Indian people.
I always want to know.
Coming.
Thank you very much. I always wanted to know that in Australia, when you flush the toilet, does it actually spin the wrong way, or
I
is
think
that
that's
like
all
an urban
bullshit.
legend?
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I think that's bullshit. And as for our email listeners, 6%.
I don't think those numbers are right, though. I think those numbers, again, are skewed because I know for a fact a decent amount of females that listen to, but I'm sure like on their Spotify, they don't have marked down that they're females. Or
No, I think we just have that much men that listen than girls.
Yeah, you think so?
Your phone knows if you're a woman or a fucking man. And,
No, but I think Spotify
zero
has.
non-binary followers,
Well,
dude.
Spotify,
What the fuck?
dude. Well, maybe they just haven't came out yet as non-binary.
They haven't found us yet.
They haven't fucking found us.
Find us.
But I don't think that people like on Spotify label themselves as male, female. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like I know for a
Has
fact.
it ever asked you? I don't even think mine has ever asked
So when
me.
you download Spotify, you just like agree, skip next,
Yeah.
do your profile later. And it's like it's in there. So the odds of
What I'm very surprised is we have more Spotify listeners than Apple listeners. I thought it was going to be vice versa. Because I
Yeah.
personally listen on my podcast I listen to. I don't listen to our own podcast.
Maybe
it's weird. Only when like I got to do clips. But when I listen to podcasts, I usually use Apple.
I may be guilty because I've been only really pushing the Spotify. I think it's just easier to copy the link and send it. But also, you got to remember,
But that don't count as a view when because you're logged into it. We don't count as views.
No. I mean, so when I'm sending it to my friends or whatnot, or promoting
you're
it, they
promoting
click
the
in Spotify link.
But you know what? The Spotify comes with video.
Right, Spotify does come
Apple,
with video. And if you want to see what this desert lizard looks like, baby.
90% of the time
epitome.
I listen to podcasts, I'm driving to work.
Well,
That's why I try to keep these.
you also got to remember too. So a lot of people when they're driving, they listen to music via Spotify. So it's probably a lot easier via Spotify to go to music and just
Yeah, I use Apple. I use Apple Music. I have an iPhone. I just feel like it's just.
I don't know, I feel like Spotify is the go-to music streaming app. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Like all phones. Oh, you have Spotify? Put on Spotify. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
Rather think about like if you have like a house party or whatever. Someone's like, "Oh, do you have Apple Music?" No, you got Spotify. Throw on Spotify. You know.
Yeah, I guess Spotify does make. I do have Spotify on my phone,
Okay.
and they do make better playlists. If that makes sense.
Do you pay for your Spotify or you have the?
No, I pay for my Apple,
So that's my biggest beef.
which is crazy because I pay for my Apple. I don't pay for my Spotify, but I've been paying for Amazon forever, and I never want. And we have Amazon listeners. I see it on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
I never once did I go, man.
So-
I'm gonna log into my Amazon Music and make a playlist.
That's my beef with like Spotify or iTunes Music or YouTube Music, whatever. When you put on like a channel or a like playlist, right? I feel like they regurgitate the same
Playlist?
songs and
Yes.
playlists over and over. Now, if you pay for them, do you get different variety
No,
playlists and shit?
nope,
So what's the point of paying for it then?
no ads.
So instead of spending $10 a month, I have to listen to the same playlist just without ads.
Yeah,
Oh, and probably like
and
skip
unlimited
features.
skips and shit like that.
So I guess it has its.
Well, no, that was like Pandora, Spotify and shit. You could just skip.
I'm sure it has the same
Pandora had you only get like 2 skips unless you
I
give
think-
us
I think-
$100 for the year.
thing. Fucking Pandora.
Do you know anybody that still uses XM radio?
No, but that was a game changer. Do you remember when
Every
XM
new
radio,
car came out.
like Sirius and XM radio, when Opie and Anthony was on the radio, and Howard, well, it was Howard Stern was on the radio, and the Sirius and XM was coming out. He was on 92.3, Howard
Yeah.
Stern, and then Sirius was coming out, and Howard Stern got paid a fucking boatload of money to transfer. This is when Howard Stern was a conservative, fucking womanizer, and now all of a sudden
This is when Howard
he's a
Stern was
bleeding heart-
Howard Stern.
Yeah, he's a bleeding heart lib. Then all of a sudden now he has like he cares about women and
What? Can't we just cancel him because of the old shit he did?
That's what I'm saying.
I vote to cancel out.
Maybe, but you know what? Maybe he made his sacrifices to the Illuminati and like they gave him a pass.
He ate like 3 children.
Oh yeah, he's definitely doing the Andromeda.
Or gave like 3 children.
1000%. Him into that fucking curly headed fuck. But remember, like, and then Opie and Anthony was coming in and they were taking Stern's spot, and there was a whole big beef with talk show radio, like on regular radio versus Spotify, XM, and shit like that.
I think XM and all that's dead. I don't understand how it survives. The only people I know who have it are when you rent a car, when you buy a brand new car, and they give you, I think they're so desperate because when I bought my truck, I had it all. I got 3 months free, and then they called me every day for the next 4 months. That's the same thing with
my wife.
Hey,
you got to renew.
$10 a year.
Yeah.
And then they went down to, we'll give it to you for $1 a year. And it's like, I still don't want it. I still don't want it. I don't use it.
And you know what, though? Like, they like pride themselves on no commercials. And
they still have fucking ads and commercials.
Ads and commercials and like service anywhere at no time. You go down a tunnel or on a bridge, it's the same fucking shit.
Exactly.
Now, so...
They don't do like commercials, but in the middle of the talk show, they're like, oh, well, by the way, this is brought to you by 4Hims and blah, blah, blah. You can get this at Alpha Brain.
Fuck that nonsense. But my question is, so if I listen to playlists, let's just say station 1250, right? If I listen to station 1250 in New York and it plays this set of music, if I drive to Florida, is station 1250 going to be...
XM and stuff, yes, they stay the same.
Well, that's also kind of like a perk too. I guess if you do like a lot of traveling, let's just say like you're a truck driver, right?
Just download iHeartRadio or fucking Apple or fucking Spotify.
iHeartRadio, do we have to get on that? Is that like a
thing?
Dude,
I tried. They wouldn't let me log in. I think they might have denied my podcast.
Maybe because we have that big dick energy.
No, they might have denied us because they got to preview it.
And they're like, oh my God, I'm literally grabbing my pearls right now.
I'm going to try again tonight. But I'm pretty sure...
you know what? Fuck iHeartRadio. We don't need iHeartRadio.
Don't say fuck them. We might be on them by the end of the night.
All right, you know what? Maybe iHeartRadio, you guys are all right. You guys are just kidding. I love you.
Well, that'll be decided next weekend on if it's fuck iHeartRadio or not. All right?
Fuck you, dickhead.
That's what I think about
I think they have to preview your shit before they accept it. And I'm pretty sure they were like, whoa.
And we definitely got a Karen or blue-haired intern.
Probably.
This
is why we have no binary fucking listeners, because of you.
Because of me, I am the definition of diversity, bro. I am literally the definition of diversity. I am literally the spokesperson for inclusion, diversity, acceptance. You name it, I'll do it. We're in there. So I don't understand why that would be a fucking topic, you know? Like, you should be, I am the walking safe space of America.
With a lisp.
Someone
at work tells me, they go, hey, your boy didn't know he had a lisp?
No.
I'm like, no. He goes, he really didn't know his whole life? He goes, you don't just inhabit a lisp.
I feel like I grew on me.
You didn't. We're not going to go into this
So
again.
you know how like girls every 7 years, they find their different like horniness and like turn ons and turn offs? Every 7 years, maybe I get a lisp and don't get a lisp.
You kind of have like a pedo lisp.
What's a pedo lisp?
Like a pedophile lisp.
How dare you, sir?
Like, I don't know. You're not a pedo. I know that. I know.
But how do you even know what a pedo lisp is?
Because I envisioned killing these people.
And they have lisps like me?
Some of them, yeah. Yeah.
Well, when I envision a pedo, I think of the old man from Family Guy with the whistle.
I picture fucking big bushy mustache glasses.
Big bushy mustache.
Like just a mustache, no beard. Just like the fucking cop mustache glasses.
Interesting. Like a serial killer look.
Yeah, while we're on this topic, I don't think we should kill him.
What?
Nope. I think we should let the families decide. Like when you go to trial, the family decides that person.
What if you have like a family?
And you know what? How about this? I think people should be able to buy them.
Wait, hold on.
Not as slaves.
Hold on. Hold that thought. What if you have a family that's like
really forgiving?
We talked to our pastor, and through repenting, and
then he gets sold to someone else.
That's slavery, dog. Like we got rid of that.
No, I'm not looking at slavery. I'm looking as like I want to buy a pedophile. Come home from work after having a fucking horrible day. He's tied up in on my fucking basement like this, chains, shackled, everything. And I look at him and, now I have him for a couple months now, And I walk in, he's like, hey, what's going on, Ange? I'm like, what's up, Hank? And he goes, hanging out. And I go, well, sorry, Hank, it was a bad day at work today, so I'm going to take my aggression out on you, throwing some MMA gloves, use them as a fucking punching bag, you know what I mean? I think I should be able to have one of those in my basement. What's up, Hank? Hey, Ange, how's it going? It's going to be a rough one for you today, buddy. And then it's my choice to kill him if I want.
Okay. If that's interesting because first off, you would be able to go to work knowing the fact that there's a chained up pedo in your basement with your wife and kids upstairs?
Oh, he'd be chained up. Like, dude, there's no coming out. Like, no, like he. First off, he ain't gonna have hands, and he ain't gonna have feet.
What are you chaining him up to? His nubs?
Yeah, he's gonna get like shackled. like I might weld him in a case. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but he's not gonna be any physical threat, like at all. Like he's not gonna be.
He's gonna be like Reek from.
Even if he got out, he's not walking. Let's leave it at that. Like his knees are gonna be shattered. Like you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be completely useless.
How do you plan on keeping this guy alive? You're gonna.
No, I'm gonna feed him. He's gonna eat. He's gonna eat what I eat.
Well, if you need tactical medical training, you can also go to OFT, on-site firearm training, for your TAC med classes. Like a little plug I did there.
No, like I'm gonna make sure this guy can never actually physically harm anybody again. And even if he got out, he's just gonna be crawling around my basement. If that.
I don't know, man.
Or just laying there.
But then again, now you're setting the precedent for your children, which kill pedos. I get it. You know, they don't deserve to live, but like.
Then my son gets a little bit older. He goes down there. He has a heavy bag. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. You're playing with fire. I think that's playing with fire.
Why? We do. Rocky.
Very risky.
Bringing up Rocky again. You bring up Rocky. He was beating up fucking dead cow meat. Why can't I go beat up dead pedo meat?
You're not beating up dead pedo meat. You're beating up live pedo meat.
That's fine.
I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of things that could go wrong, man. Just saying, there's a lot of things. What if pedos being pedos that they are, they kind of like convince your son that he's not the bad guy, let me free, we're friends, and well, you know.
He's not gonna have a tongue. Let's be serious.
So now he doesn't have a tongue?
Yeah, dude.
Now he's gonna sound like me?
I'm gonna make him as sociable, movable as possible. He's gonna be just a human punching bag. But I gotta keep him alive.
No, here's what I think we should do.
It's pointless.
Here's what I honestly think we should do.
Just kill them all.
You wanna stop like pedos, you want to stop fucking domestic abusers, all these types of really heinous pieces of shit, like to that tier, you know what I mean? Like tier 5.
You're not talking about the petty thief. You're not talking about the bank
you're not talking
robbers.
about
You're talking about the
murder. Like I'm talking about like fucking like serial
killers.
killers.
You know what's crazy? I don't even put murderers in that category as them.
Yeah, of course not.
Like if someone walks on the street, gets to a fight, kills a dude, I don't put him in the fucking bracket as a fucking rapist, pedophile. So if someone goes out and fucking goes on, the motherfuckers, I don't want to fucking talk about these fucking piece of shit with the schools. Right. They're in that bracket. They're actually probably higher.
That's what I'm saying. So school shooters, serial killers, pedo, like those tier rapists, 5 degenerates.
Rapists are worse than murderers.
Agreed. Okay. And usually, like they go hand in hand. They're like cousins, rape and murder. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Usually, if you're a rapist, you're a murderer. Yeah. Right. But you don't got to be a murderer to be a rapist.
Facts.
Okay, cool.
But in that tier of degeneracy, I feel like that whatever state, like let's just say it's the state of New York, it will never happen because our DA actually fucking takes care of fucking felons. Anyway, in Times Square, we should have like gallows, or we should have a fucking like a hanging fucking station,
a public hanging,
and just like what they did with Saddam Hussein, bro, as a message. Like if you ever gonna try to be like fucking Saddam Hussein again, you're going in the center of Times. Well, Saddam wasn't like Times Square, but you're going into Times Square, or like in Nashville, you're going right on Louisiana, Bourbon Boulevard, like Bourbon Street. You're going right there, center of the fucking town, and you're getting fucking hung, and it's gonna be televised, right? So if anybody decides to fuck around,
you'll find out.
And this is your future.
Yo, how about this?
You know what I tell you right now?
I think we stone them. I think we bring back stoning.
I mean, stoning it's not a bad idea. They still have those in like third world countries.
These people deserve it.
You know what's crazy? There are some countries that if you are gay or any type of gay affiliated,
they'll kill you.
They fucking stone you or they throw you off buildings. Yeah. And these are the same people that our American liberals like try to like defend and protect. Like it's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know, dude. It's weird. I think stoning should be back for that top tier offenders.
I think that if you start really fucking cracking down, like if they crack down almost halfway as hard as they want to do for gun owners as they would on these fucking pieces of shit. Look at all these people like on death row. There are people on death row that have been up there for like the last 10, 12 years, dude. Just keep denying it, keep appealing it.
I think
they're getting first class meals.
That sentence should come back, like at full effect.
Well, in some states they are.
But I think that's too easy, dude.
But the problem is too.
Like, you're talking about hanging these people. I think that's the problem them off the fucking hook too easy.
Hold on. The problem is too, though, is that there have been cases where people have been on death row that either eventually got proved innocent and got taken off death row, or post death row, they found out that they were innocent. So this has to be like verified, caught in the cookie jar. No ifs, ands, or buts. No, none of this. Like, we can wholeheartedly 1,000,000%
kill you and no weirdness.
Prove that you were guilty. And again, if you get fucking hung in the middle of fucking Times Square,
I think that's too easy.
No,
bro.
I'm telling you.
For that tier of people, I think they need to suffer. And I'm not saying
that's-
leave them in a
bro,
fucking cell.
You ever
dude.
see people getting fucking hung? It's grotesque.
It's
not like the movies where
it's 50-50, dude.
it's not like the movies where you
neck
snap your neck.
No, sometimes it's a known fact. Sometimes the neck snaps, sometimes it don't.
That's
But
like
still
cutting
too
the fucking
easy, bro.
floor
That's
out.
fucking 2 minutes of
No
pain.
way, dude.
That's 2 minutes of fucking pain. I think they need to fucking suffer more.
Well, you drown them. Drown them in public.
I'd rather a public drowning, but I still think they
Set
should
them
have
on fire
fucking
in public.
week worth
Whatever.
of fucking beatings.
Set them on fire.
They need to feel pain.
Well, the
firing squad, I don't want the firing
You need
squad.
to give them
Too
pain,
fast.
right? You need to give them pain, but you got to do it in somewhat of a humane way.
I think that's where we draw the line. You mean?
No, but I get it,
think
but
we cut a fucking limb off every fucking day and salt it and heal him, adrenaline rush him until he is nothing but a fucking
but the
head.
problem is, I think you watch too many movies because like the natural shock of your body, like either you'll shut down or like you just won't feel pain anymore and you can just keep doing it.
So he should get hand beaten to death.
You got to find people. Oh, there will be people.
I volunteer.
Right.
I volunteer for that, dude. I volunteer. You don't got to pay me. You want to hide me? Put me in a little fucking executioner mask.
Bondage mask, I like that.
If you fucking tie one of these fucking dirtbags up and do it in the middle of Times Square and let me beat this man till he's not breathing with my bare hands, I'm in.
You know what?
I'm in.
We
Volunteer.
should remember
No
this
pay.
because we have the real life John Wick coming on next week, and I would love
His take on it?
to hear his take, and maybe he has a better, I guess, sentence method. I don't want to say torture method, but sentence method. Like maybe we should do this, and I'll be like, ooh.
Right.
It's, you know what? It's good.
I like my
And
punching
people-
bag idea, dude.
Punching bag is good, but you may have pillow
Because
hands.
that doesn't matter. Then you beat him with a bat, whatever you want. A broomstick. You want to sodomize him? Go for it, dude.
Right.
Do whatever you want to do.
Well, it's kind of like what they do, like in these third world countries. They put them in
kill
the
you.
center of the street and they just fucking
Beat him to death. Or let the dogs eat
Yeah,
him.
beat him to death.
Because at that point, you're not a human.
You know what's crazy?
At that point, the second you do something in that top tier, you know you should have it.
You
No
know what's
longer
crazy?
rights. You are no longer a citizen. You are no longer a human fucking being. You are a fucking monster.
Dude, you know what's
And we handle monsters accordingly.
You know what's crazy? Like, and I never would support them or agree with them, but the cartel, the Mexican cartel,
Oh, they'll kill you for rape.
right?
murder.
So
They'll do-
if
whatever.
it's like if you do like that type of like pedophilia and shit like that's
kill
not
you.
supposed to
You're
be.
dead.
Like you go out on your own, you do this fucked up shit. Like it's not like a direct order. They take fucking dogs and they rip and dogs bite your fucking dick and
I love
balls
those
off.
videos. I love those videos.
I can't watch those.
Oh,
Those
those
are
are
grotesque.
amazing.
Those are brutal.
Dude, for the
Brutal.
people that they're doing it to, good.
Yeah, I know, but like, again, like you gotta like, there becomes a fine line because you don't want our children watching these videos of how they're done because then we're gonna create a society of fucking psychopaths. Not even like the good type of psychopaths.
Maybe the
Where
kids,
kids will be like,
maybe
it's okay if I slice my friend's throat because he stole candy. You know what I mean? Like, so there has to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, there has to be
a middle ground.
right because again, at the end of the day, we are parents and we wanna raise our kids to be the best.
But that's how we think. We want to raise our kids to be the best. Some parents don't give a fuck, and that's why motherfuckers like this exist.
And they should pay.
All right.
They should pay. But at to what cost that we could possibly ultimately damage our children to become a next generation of fucking
Psychopaths.
psychopaths. Like, well, how about this? Well, kids are bullying me in school. I totally have no problem. I don't even want to say it.
Yeah, fuck
I don't
those
want to
people.
say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there has to be a fear like installed that, oh, if I break the law, I'm never, I'm
I
going
get
to
what you're
pay
saying.
severely.
There has to be a middle ground. Is what
There
you're
has to
saying.
be a middle ground. Right. And I'm all for like those tier 5, 100% convicted
So maybe not televise them. All right, maybe not do that
pay-per-view events.
for adults.
Hold on.
Rated R.
Pay-per-view events, rated all pay-per-view
the
events.
movie theaters?
And the proceeds go to like
The families.
families.
No, the families of that
yeah.
person.
That's a
So
great idea.
say you did this to my fucking cousin, blah blah. The family gets retributions of whatever's made.
Right. Even tax it. So, and then you can put that.
But here's the catch-22. The woman or whoever, if they're found out lying, they suffer the same fate.
100%. 100%. Because how many times have there been false flags of
I know.
rapes? I'm talking about, like, again, like that's what I mean.
100%
Like,
proof.
Like 1,000% proof, hand caught in the cookie jar. Like,
That
even
will stop these people from lying.
100%. 100%. It'll stop them from lying, and it would
maybe lower those numbers back a little bit of what's actually being done.
And people that are on the fence, like, maybe, you know what? Fuck it. I could beat this. I could get away with it. Maybe it would send awareness to people that
I don't
we're
want to
hard on fucking crime now. Like this, I don't want to fucking.
While we're talking about crime, do you see the dogs they released in Manhattan? These robotic dogs.
What?
We're going to talk about that next time.
That's a real thing? I always saw videos.
I got to confirm it. I got to confirm it. That's why I don't want to completely speak on it. I'll have 100% more information on it next week.
Dude, I always
police dogs and police robots that are in like the subways and shit. I haven't seen one yet.
That's
and I don't want to. No, they're out there.
That's AI.
Supposedly they're out there. I don't want to talk too much on it because I didn't see video proof.
Right.
But I'm going to look into that before.
But dude, like, think about that. You ever see like, now that they're doing this AI
that
like
Boston
generated
fucking tech shit.
Bro, you ever see these AI like if you give AI like photos or words or something like that, like it literally fucking
the pictures behind us are AI generated, bro. I know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you knew that.
That's fine. So if you type in like Trump getting arrested, it literally renders a photo.
I see those ads too. I don't know if they're real.
They're real. Like this, you see photos.
You did it?
I didn't click on it, but you see like people like posting like rendered photos of like, I don't know,
Mario jumping down a chimney. And
right. And it's like you can kind of tell it's animated.
And write one. See if it.
I don't want China knowing any of my fucking personal information. China or Russia, thank you very much. But it's kind of scary. Like the Chat GPT. I think next week we should talk about that too.
What's that?
So Chat GPT is like.
Well, is that going to be interesting to your boy?
Of course.
I don't want to keep him uninterested, and I also don't want him to
kill me. It's interesting because you could go legal with that too. But long story short, Chat GPT is like, let's just say you have to write a story, a high school story in regards to one of your books you had to read, right? You got to write a whole fucking, give me a synopsis of Little Red Riding Hood, right?
And it does it.
And you just type in
where the fuck were these when we were in school,
right?
Dude?
But the problem is now,
was it like Pink Monkey? Remember that website?
Yeah. What was it?
Something Monkey, right?
Yeah.
And it gave you the list of like what the book's
Cliff
about?
Notes, like Cliff Notes and all that shit.
Yeah.
But this Chat GPT, if you write synopsis of Little Red Riding Hood, it'll write you a fucking however many pages long you want about Little Red Riding Hood. And then if you do it, it's totally different. If you do it, it's totally different. It's like it's almost
hear me out.
Impossible.
All this is doing is breeding a bunch of
retarded kids.
Yeah. Like these kids aren't gonna know dick.
Or
you better pray to God your kid has some sort of street smarts.
Well,
because the book smarts are going out the window.
He's not gonna be book smart.
The book smarts are going out the fucking window.
I'm that parent that I'll know by my son's junior year in high school. I'll know if my son is gonna be able to get some type of sports scholarship, or he's going to community college for fucking 2 years to get some kind of.
Or you're getting him a job.
Yeah, well, he's going to go to community college for 2 years to get, what was that, the associate's degree?
Yeah.
To get the associate's degree, and in that process, we'll be fucking applying for like DSNY, Con Ed, FDNY. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go down that road. Yeah, he's gonna go down that road, and there's nothing wrong with that.
College is expensive,
and I think we should talk about that next week too. How trade schools are severely misunderstood, and they need to come back.
Their biggest issue is they actually don't get you jobs. That's their big. They promise.
Really?
Yeah, I know a lot. We'll get into that.
All right,
we'll get into that.
Well, I think we had a pretty good episode, Ange, and you want to take it home?
You want me to take it home?
I think you should take it fucking home.
All right. With that being said, guys, you don't gotta stand tall, but you gotta stand the fuck up.